Be warned. The Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you. No doubt the rest of the Creche will join him. Good luck.
What? What?
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that about? What do you mean the rest of the Creche?
The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't? Whatever the outcome of your visit to the Astral Prism, Vlaakith had no intention of letting either of you live.
Oh.
Creche,
Oh, great!
with me.
Oh, absolutely great! Love to see it. Ooh. They are expecting us. More sights. And so it continues.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Is that another gift? Oh, what do you got there?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
A potion
All I
of
know is I
healing.
thought of you when I saw it.
Yes, I can always need that. He's such a good boy, isn't he? I just got beaten up so badly yesterday, and he already got me a potion. So let's see. Something up with the cup as well? Or are they just playing? It kind of seems like they're playing. Let's see if something is up with them as well.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Oh, that's nice. So, do you like it here?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
Oh. I'm just gonna give you a pet. I don't want to remind you anymore about this horrible place.
More.
Yeah, I know. You can never get enough. Alright. But seriously, moment of truth. I'm gonna clean up the camp in a second. First and foremost, I want to see if the Githyanki's are still in the area. This is important. Oh, they're gone. Doesn't seem like they're there anymore. Oh, wait! Oh. Yes! Oh, you should have used this chance to leave. You should have used this chance to leave. Now you're just experience points. All of you. Mental instruction. Are you able to buff them? Is that a good idea? I don't really recommend it. If I were you, I really wouldn't recommend it. But alas, you probably know what you're doing, right? They're probably knowing what they're doing. Feeling a little bit bad about it though. They just try to do their best. But alas. Well. It's gonna kill me. He almost killed me. But he was certainly trying. Oh well. Shadowheart is right there. Right? Shadowheart is right there. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, you can't just keep hitting me. That's not how it works. What was that? Were you trying to reach him? Are you trying to go for me again? Pretty sure you are trying to go for me again, for some reason. You always kind of love to do that. Oh well. Gonna loot everything around here. And I'm already super heavy. Like under control. It's the crossbows. It's the crossbows and the armor pieces. It's the worst type of things. They weigh so heavy in our backs. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And there are still more to loot. So many items to loot. So, alright. Everything has been looted clean. Activate TP points. We still have a long way to go. That lasts for 10 turns. Alright. We still have one more group to defeat. Somehow. Go back to hiding. Should be doable though. Pretty sure it's not gonna be that impossible. Those guys were all injured, right? They were previously injured and are not even that high of a level. We have a crossing here, a wall that could technically protect us, and a door that will keep us safe. For the most part, at least.
Don't mind me.
I'm just going to hit the strongest guy in the room. Okay. How about we close the door and act like this never happened? No, never mind. They did, in fact, approach and open the door. Should have probably not done so, but alas, that is on you.
At the ready.
That was entirely on you.
Time to
Get around the corner, hopefully, and hit him with the Eldritch Blast. Is what I wanted to do, but it seems like it's a little bit out of reach. How about this? Perfect. Okay! Wasn't so bad. Escaping is certainly a lot tougher though. So let's see. Probably don't really have anything of interest. But I still want to get every single one of those items. As long as it doesn't encumberate me. Are there any treasures around here? Holly of Setret? We can read that later. Doesn't seem like there are many treasures around here, but hey. I take whatever I can get. Right? I will take whatever I can get.
What's hiding here?
Even if there's not much left. I will find and take anything that I can possibly acquire. I think that would be it. There shouldn't really be any other treasure sets around here. And I already looted that other room before. Alright. Good. With this, the entire place has been cleared out, except of the hatchery, but I don't really feel like killing the Should I kill the hatchery? Would it be right for me to leave him behind? Actually speaking? Let's be serious, if I don't kill him, the other Jinkies are probably going to do so. Because they weren't able to protect a Creche, right? Flacket is probably not going to allow anybody to fail around here. No matter who it is. Probably. Which means I will hit you and wait for that guy to approach on his own. Okay. All of them are surprised. I'm gonna go for another hit. Outside.
I can't waste any more time.
Close the door. Fall back.
Keep going through.
Eldritch Blast. Twice. Counter spell, of course! Right.
Time
You
to
guys
press
love
ahead.
to do that occasionally.
Time to kill.
Can I go for a bite? Yes. Okay. You tried to go for my Shadow Heart. Didn't quite work out. And you have a push ability. Oh no. Escape! They always make me drop my stuff. You shouldn't be able to tell where I am. That's the whole point of turning invisible. You know? That's the whole point.
Can't slow down.
Oh wait. No! This is so annoying when they get rid of my stuff. Especially since I need 2 actions in order to re-equip it again. Normal attack should be good enough. Yes, okay.
Wonder if the
Okay, everything is fine, everyone is fine. We have defeated all of them. We have officially defeated all of them. And I once again am completely encumbered. God damn it. Everything is so heavy around here, it's crazy. It is crazy. So, alright, after all that, now that we are completely alone in the Creche, what is up with those statues? What is up with those things?
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
A fallen farewell, alright?
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Rising bountiful sun. Farewell and blessing.
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Blessing the rising sun and saying farewell. Alright. Okay. What's that supposed to do? I can just spin them around. Okay. Well, seeing how on the map it appears like to our left is another path, how about I'm just going to allow both of them to face into
The
the same...
statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
I was about to say, how about I'm just going to turn them all into the right direction, but it seems
The
like that
statue
thing...
starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Okay, why is it stuck?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Do I need more strength? Lae'zel,
Indolence
would
breeds
you like to try it?
madness.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Do I need oil for that?
Keep your distance, darling.
Oh no, I just need to be successful with athletic. Alright, I guess that's fine. Well anyways, please everyone, look towards the right. Doesn't seem to be working. Alright. Then I'm not entirely sure what I need to do.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
The setting sun. Okay. I mean, in the worst cases of scenarios, I can just click on both of them and see which rotation will work, right? I can just keep rotating until something happens. Brute force is usually always a good solution for such troubles, right? Even when I'm not entirely sure if I need to press something else in order to see if something gets triggered, but it seems like it's fine. Just brute force
Never a dull
it.
moment.
If you don't understand something, just brute force it, right? It's the best way to deal with any sort of issue. Now let me just quickly destroy those pots. I could just pick them up But what's the point of that, right? What's the point of that? Now, alright. Where is this? Journal update, finding the blood of Lathander. So I guess this is the correct path
At the ready.
towards the holy relic, from the looks of it. Seems like it. Yes, there's another sun door at least. Alright. With a couple of blazers. Guess this place didn't really have any visitors.
All this time.
Guess this place didn't have any visitors for the longest of times, huh? Even though the fire is still lit in this area. Alright, what do we have here? Some type of gate. Do we need to do something for the gate?
Need something?
No, I was trying to check on the doors, Larian. Okay.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
Your life be forfeited, did you say? How am I supposed to open this door? Or am I even supposed to open this door? It seems like... Yeah, I need to go through here. Somehow. The energy source. Energy source? Am I supposed to destroy that? Yes. Alright. Careful. What do we have here? Do I need another energy source for this? Or do I just need to... Why? Why? Let's go back. Okay. What is this? Some kind of impulse? It triggered my turn-based thingy, so I guess this is not good. Disarm the Dawnbreaker. Astarion, would you be so kind to try to disarm it, please? Yes, try to disarm it. 14 is not so bad. You can do it easily. It completely explodes. Alright, I guess that's fine. Great! Is that one of those traps in order to keep the relic safe? Do you have more?
Lathander's light may be infinite, but his mercy is not. Return. Now.
Another warning. Great. Well, I can already say that. We're not going to return it easily.
No, never mind.
It was already
One day
difficult
you'll catch a
enough to
break.
get here. So of course, we will figure out what this is all about. So now, where is the next energy source? I need to destroy something again. Alright. It has a blue crystal. It is supposed to have some kind of blue crystal. Ah, it's right there. Alright. Jump across. Eldritch Blast. And this is going to make our retreat easier. Now, do we have another trap? Quite possibly. Astarion, would you like to...
Watch the shadows.
Would you like to go ahead and check it out? Another Dawnbreaker. Same difficulty as before, so that shouldn't really be an issue. Is there another one? Doesn't really seem like it.
Let's move.
Alright. Please free your knight.
Very well.
Moving forward. Doesn't seem like there's any other trap around. I need to shoot down the crystal again. Eldritch Blast. Oh, he's a little bit tankier. Or maybe I just rolled really, really low. Yeah, I might have just rolled extremely low. Alright then.
Here we go.
Another plague.
The Morning Lord's wrath awaits, heretic. Retreat whilst thou can.
Yeah, they really don't want us to go any deeper than this. are they? Great. Don't really see any other Dawnbreakers though, so that should be fine. But let's be careful, just in case. Oh, the blood of Lathander, right there. Where's the catch? Where's the catch? Is there another crystal somewhere? Something that powers this thing? Anything? No, there isn't. Okay. Larian, are you sensing any sort of trap? Can you detect anything? A crescent panel. Insert item. Some sort of key, perhaps? Right. We have the Dawnmaster's crest that proves that we are one of the Dawnmaster. The unusual shaped crest bears the marking of Lathander, High Priest, but its particular function is unclear. Does the shape fit? The shape would certainly fit. Alright, let's try it. Alright. But good. Hopefully. This is safe. Lathander solar machine. Solar machine. Why did these pillars get risen? Was this some kind of secret machinery? Am I supposed to destroy them as well? Because I don't really see a reason for that. 4 different pillars. Uh-huh. Well, I guess with this, we have the blood. Does that complete the mission, though? I did get an achievement for it, so I guess... Oh yeah. We used the Dawnmaster's crest to safely retrieve the blood of Lathander. Morning Lord be praised. I guess, if we didn't have the crest of the Dawnmaster, something terrible would have happened if we just took the blood, right? There was a warning in a book that mentioned that everything might come crashing down if somebody attempts to just steal this thing. In the previous traps, the Dawnbreaker didn't really seem to have the function to absolutely destroy this place. So maybe those pillar thingies right here were supposed to annihilate everything around them once somebody tries to get the blood? Maybe? I'm kind of interested to see what would happen, but at the same time, I guess we should just take our leave.
Guarded treasure. Good job we got past those protections.
I know, right?
The
That
monks
could
were
have went
intent on
horrible.
keeping their relics safe. They didn't count on us, though.
Hardly surprising. It looks powerful.
So, this feels much, much better, right? A beautiful background, we are all safe and sound, and nobody else is around us that could possibly threaten our life. Right? This is probably for the best. Now, let's see. Where is it? Lathander's blood. 5 to 10 damage, doesn't really seem like a lot, but it has a bunch of extra stuff. Lathander's Blessing. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. Allies within 9 meters will also regain hit points. Lathander's Light. Shed holy light in a 6-meter radius in combat. Fiends and undead standing in the lights are blinded, unless of course they success a Constitution saving throw. And then you also get 3 weapon enchantments and a sunbeam that can deal 4 to 48 damage. 4 to 48 damage. A beam of brilliant light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. Yeah, you know what? It's radiant damage. Pretty sure
What's next?
she would love this. She would absolutely love it. Especially, we also have armor piece that does shockwaves of radiance whenever the dealer takes or rather deals any sort of radiant damage. Pretty sure that is going to be a nice combination. We do in fact lose our resistance to slash attacks, but let's be serious, the potential extra damage that we receive from this combo alone might be absolutely worth it. Oh Shadowheart, I really hope you appreciate this gift. I know the Sharon people are probably don't really appreciate the presence of a light weapon, seeing how in the books they try to get rid of it and destroy it. But hey, what would be more fitting for people of the darkness to wield the light against the Lightbringers, defeat them with the weapons that they use to strike you down. There's nothing better than that, right? There's absolutely nothing better than that. Now, I guess it's finally time for us to do some reading, huh? There are so many different books. I've gotten so many different books around here, it's crazy. All of those special Githyanki tables. A couple of maps that I was picking up around the place. Not even sure if all of those books are important. Probably not, because one of them is about a broom and a bucket. But, just in case, we will be reading all of them. And that is probably also the last thing that I will do in today's part, because let's be serious. In today's week, we kinda ended up doing the entire monastery and seemingly the entire mountain pass as well. Because if Lae'zel was right, and we go through this bridge, this area, we might already be heading to the Shadowlands, right? She was giving us a warning around there that she wanted to go to the Creche. Now that we've been at the Creche and there's no other path away from here, I would almost assume that this is the entire mountain pass, right? Probably. Oh well, let's not worry about that. Anyways, should we start with the Githyanki's orders? Probably, because those guys were the main characters in these monasteries. Now then, this stone disc is written in Githyanki runes. Be aware, cultists must be captured on sight. Interrogate swiftly but efficiently. Search for the artifact thoroughly. Priority number 1. Why? Nobody's supposed to know, but that's fine. The Folly of Serendmon. Alright, the Folly of Serendmon. After Mother Gith freed us from the illicit bond, Mother Gith traveled the plains, discovering civilization, thriving amongst the stars. She conquered, she colonized, she controlled, and all the while, Sentimons questioned. He and his disciples struck with words. He claimed that because the Gith had been born anew, we did not know ourselves, that in buildings and empires we proved ourselves no better than our former slavers. Gith retaliate with silver. So began the war for the one sky. They tried to conquer the stars. Kind of seems like they are acting like the Duergars, turning others into their slaves now that they've got a taste of freedom. Upon his inevitable defeat in the blasted plains, Zeteron's faithful retreated to Limbo, and there they remained, languishing in the lethargic that they've craved, free of inner fire, free of purpose. They call themselves the Githyanks, those who spurn Mother Gith. We call them Hishkalaki, the unforgivable, the one that rebelled. Alright, seems like there are also two different groups of Githyankis. Inscribe the Githyanki slate. The slate faded symbols are hard to distinguish, let alone decipher. The drawn edge underneath them, however, are plain to see. They depict a dragon soaring above two individuals, one standing tall, with the other kneeling. A circle is drawn around them, a fuzzy tail trailing behind. They are riding a comet. Is this about the Oberon guy again? Or was it Oberon or was it Orpheus? I still have a bit of issues remembering names. Then a report of Moonrise Tower. Alright. You were right. Moonrise Tower is the place. Following the cultist trail as you asked led me all the way up there. Signs of illicit activities for sure. Tadpoles sorting, wandering around in uniforms. Didn't make to break in, but sufficient to say there definitely is something afoot. Recommend you send this report directly to the palace of Susurrus, coming back shortly to collect my pave. Was that from a Githyanki warrior, or was it one of those mercenary that she was talking about? Kinda seems like it's a mercenary, because I'm pretty sure the Githyankis aren't so eager for rewards. At least, kind of appears like Lae'zel is not that eager. Intelligence concerning the weapon. In the midst of the incarnation carving on the slate, one word is in the common tongue, leaps out repeatedly. Your own name. They know. They knew from the very start. That's the reason why she didn't check me during a couple of our conversations. They have known that we have it for the longest of times. So there was no point of denying it either. Huh. That's good. I guess. A reminder. Tesserin, it would behoove you to remember that you and any other members of the Creche flout the new rules. This will be considered an act of treason. Do not think that I'm blind to your disdain. I am your queen's eye, and I see all. The Inquisitor will proceed as planned until it is complete and the weapon is found, as decreed by the queen to me, Inquisitor Vargas. So she noticed, or rather he noticed, that they are all having second guesses to their battle plans. And another report. Goblins entering the area. Pursuing dragon. Threat post minimal. Suggestion course of action. Just ignore them. They're not a threat. But what if those guys had in fact hold a piece of the weapon? Would they have been able to notice it? Probably not. Because only we have the power to make a name for ourselves. How to track and live it. Did we already read that one? Yes, I'm pretty sure we already read that one. On psionic manipulation and their countermeasures. Alright. Through the account of how to best and protect your mind from illicit manipulation and, of course, the subsequent domination. When dealing with mind flayers, remember that it is their nature to assess the utility, strength, and weaknesses of those around them, and, of course, to manipulate in order to get what they want. The best countermeasures that you can take against mind flayers is simply to avoid them. Any attempts to outsmart it will fail. If that is not an option, then there are 3 things to remember that may just save your life. Pay attention to its action, not its word. Where mind flayers are concerned, it is true that action speaks louder than words, especially words that are tailored spoken to fit a Mind Flayer's manipulative agenda. Strengthen your relationship with others. The greatest thing that you can do to offset the Mind Flayer's design upon you is to have allies. Strong allies. Trust in those you know that you can trust, and build your relationship with them. They are the one who will have your back when you most need it. 3. Even Mind Flayers have wants and desires. The only circumstance in which a relationship with a Mind Flayer may be beneficial to you is if you both want exactly the same thing. In the unlikely case that this is true, bear in mind that once you have outlived your purpose to a Mind Flayer, it will have no further use for you. Alright, and what about the fact that you wanted to say something about how to protect your mind? That didn't really seem to be related to that topic at all. You pretty much just say that you need allies in order to keep yourself safe. And that you just stay away from them because nothing else would work. That is not really a tactic to protect your mind. But alright. Notes on Mind Flayer autonomy. Insight gleans from research. Mind Flayers must consume the brain of humanoid in order to stay alive. It is said that the act of devouring a humanoid's brain results in a state of euphoria and contributes to the thin gaze of mucus that coats a Mind Flayer's skin. Some researchers go so far as to claim that it is possible to deduce how recently another Mind Flayer has fed, and indeed, the health of its victim from the viscosity of that mucus. Little is known about what a Mind Flayer's brain contains. Much have argued that their skulls are filled with eggs that will later become tadpoles with which they entrail their victims. Others propose that the brain is in fact a cluster of pure cerebral nerves, since Mind Flayer prosecute by tadpoling humanoids. They technically have no need for genitalias, and I have been unable to verify this absence of any written record. I mean, it couldn't just be filled with eggs, let's be serious. There's a worm thing in our brain, it's probably eating our brain, and then at some point it's probably replacing the whole thing in order to become a Mind Flayer, right? They need to have a brain of their own. They have to have a brain on their own, otherwise they wouldn't really be able to think and manipulate the others so well, right? Then again, it seems like it's extremely difficult to keep a living sample in order to study them properly. But I know of a Mind Flayer that might be interested to further their studies as long as they treat it with respect, probably. In the Underdark. The Broom and the Bucket. A collection of anecdotes about kobolds in Baldur's Gate. It seems like a tribe of intrusive little scowly creatures were employed by the city to take care of sanitation. In essence, they were sewer workers, drain warden, and waste disposers. However, in recent time, the city has been perplexed and thoroughly nose-wriggled by the seemly departure of the kobolds. When asked about their disappearance, one citizen said, "Yeah, right, hope they turn up. Meantime, who's gonna broom up my piss and bucket?" The kobolds were used as sanitary tribe? No wonder that they tried to run away. Who would want to live like that? They could have a free life on the street, drinking barrels of wines. That is a lot better. Infirmary records. List of Githyanki's name and treatments they received in the infirmary. It is written in the common tongue. The name Vlar comes up 47 times. Skavash Creche. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, but may I suggest doing something about Vlar? He's a drain on our resource, not to mention interrupting my own research, and I would like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again. Gosia Stongros. Was Val the guy that we've seen at the training camp? The guy who got beaten so badly? It might be, right? It might be, and that would explain why he's constantly in poor health. And then we have Gustil Stornus Gross, the research note. A massive compendium of notes documenting the clinical precision, the dissection of over 200 illithid parasites recorded in the common tongue. Sample 231. Observation. External presentation consistent with previous sample, but intestinal correlation is not. Infernal fluid also appears discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. Magic type and purpose is currently unknown. Note, I need to spend some time reading about the magic in this land. The studies in Turnatar, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever this magic is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similar unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern. This is the reason why she was interested in our tadpole. I see. That's good to know. Confiscated book. The pages of these books have been entirely ripped out and replaced with one crudely plastered message in the common tongue. Please note that any literature concerning the below topic is strictly prohibited. If it is found in your possession, it will be confiscated. If you are found to be reading it, you will answer to Kitrak, the name, herself. Orpheus, Infernal Metal, and Magic of the Undead? Why that? I can understand Orpheus, and maybe the Hells themselves, because they've recently traveled there. But why the magic of the undead? Maybe they don't want them to speak with the undead, because they are usually hiding secrets and killing each other if something comes up. Because so far, let's be serious, unless you're the murderer, they will probably answer any type of question that you ask them. Any type of question. Even about the other two topics. Oh, that's very interesting. Then we have Vashalak Vos. The slate is densely packed with cravings. A few words recur throughout. Vos, Vashalak, Flacket, Loyalty. A note's been written over the text in common. Was a traitor? Was might be a traitor? So I was right. They are suspecting that there's a traitor among them, huh? But if I told her that the doctor might be a traitor, she suddenly got really, really angry at me. An unfamiliar style of map, marked with the following location: the Nautilus Creche, the Goblin Camp, and the connection to Moonrise Tower. Probably in order to find a weapon in our path. This map is an act of improvised cartography. It highlights the area of the shadow-cursed land exposed by the Githyanki scouts. Evidently, their forces are getting closer and closer to Moonrise Tower. Of course they would, because the most activities of the Mind Flayers are present there. And they are still their worst enemies. Alright, that was very interesting. I wonder if we're going to run into more of those Githyanki warriors the closer we are getting to Moonrise Tower. They know that we have the weapon now. And they know that we are probably also heading to Moonrise Tower. This is literally two birds in one stone. They just need to follow us and take care of two of their problems at the same time. But, as I previously said, this is something that we need to figure out in another part. After all, it is time for us to take a break. Until next time, bye bye everyone!